I might have to pull up. I might have to pull up the YouTube chat. Let's see here.
Oh.
Okay, there it is, right there. All right, so we'll get the chat up and going. I wish I could make the chat full screen, but I can't. Okay. That's gonna have to do it. That's gonna have to do it. Let's see what we got here. Okay. All right, I think we're about ready to go with your super loud clicks. Your clicks are like loud. You ain't got no quiet.
That's so weird.
Get you one of these.
It's not loud on my side though. It's my microphone
listen,
really picks it up for me.
Ain't the Apple mics called Magic mics? Are they supposed to be quiet? What's going on?
Who the heck uses a Magic Mouse, bro?
Well, I don't know.
No real creative uses a Magic Mouse.
That's what I heard. I didn't know. I don't follow that stuff.
I just know Magic Mouse, bro.
Okay, all right. Okay, let me.
MX Master Trace up in this.
Oh, okay. Well, this clicks are louder than a mug. Okay, let me run out of 30 minutes, 30 seconds. There we go. Welcome. Smart guys, smart girls, smart people from all over the land, smart people from here, smart people from there, smart people from everywhere. I'm glad you guys are with us. This is the SmartGuyz Tech Podcast featuring Smart Guy. This Big Q, that's me. And that guy right there.
And your boy over here, Keon X is in the building live and proud.
So listen, before we get started, for our live stream people who are checking us out on the live stream, there, what do you call them? What you affectionately call them? The chat squad. Apparently, they said the chat is being weird, so we kind of monitoring it. So still engage, still put your chats in. It said gave us a weird message that the chat was being weird, but we're gonna find out in a little bit. Anyway, Keon, 34 episodes in, we finishing up from a wild week that was last week with all those crazy events that was happening. Did you get your tech feel last week, sir?
Yo, last week was super busy for me actually. Like, all the announcements that came out, plus I had a lot of work on the side that I was doing. I'm still exhausted from last week. But I can hear it echo. But I mean, it was a nice week. It was a pretty good week. I appreciated the week.
I saw a couple of pictures that you posted from one of the weddings, and I was a little shocked at first, but I was like, okay, I see what's happening here. But it was beautiful. It was nice. It was pretty good. It was great.
You ain't ready for the new wave, Q?
Well, I was a little shocked. I was like, okay, let me get myself back in the present real quick. You know what I mean?
It's 2021. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it is, right? So listen, I'm gonna tell you something that's funny that I observed, because I go back to work and I got to deal with, not only is it Apple season, right? Not only is it Apple season, and the apples are ripe, they're falling off the tree right now. People coming to get them. But then we had this pixel situation popped off, right? And so now we got this traffic coming into the store to come and get their iPhones. So the iPhones are selling pretty good. They're speeding up a little bit, and now people coming in to see this Pixel, And at my store is going through a remodel, reorg. So the store is kind of torn apart or whatever. It's not really put together.
Yes, it's really annoying.
Well, it is what it is, right? So I'm just saying that's what's happening right now. But so what I'm saying is the Pixel display doesn't have power going to it. So the good folks from Google came in there. They came in there. They put up this beautiful display, but ain't no juice going to it. Right?
So if I go to your store tomorrow, I can't even play with the phones?
You can play with it. It's there. You can hold it. It ain't gonna come on though. But I'm saying so what I'm saying is all these people come into the store to see the phone, and it won't. And so of course I'm enjoying this. But then I go on Twitter, and this is the part that I really like. People on Twitter are posting reviews.
I saw that
and stuff from Best Buy
from inside the stores.
Yeah, reviewing the phone. You
know? I saw that.
Wow. It was crazy, right?
The funny thing is that Google has embargoes going on right now, different embargoes for different things. So all the reviewers are putting out the videos like one by one because they can only talk about the unboxing one day, and then they can only talk about the camera today, and then they can only talk about software in like a week. So I guess people are just like, nah, I'm about to go check this out myself. I'm gonna do it myself then.
Yo, it was something else, man. And then I was like watching some of the videos, and I was just like, oh, these people are just so basically I was hoping to see that in my store. I hoping to see somebody, filming a review video in the store, but obviously my phone's there. So.
I'll do it. I'll do it as soon as I plug it up. I'll do it.
Well, one customer, he was very, very he really wanted to see the phone's OS and all that stuff. So, I always carry like one of those Samsung battery pack things or whatever, wireless charger, portable battery. So I juiced it up for him so he could play with it or whatever. But I said, look, normally I wouldn't do this, but it seemed like you really, really want to see the phone. So I let him do it. What up, Lorenzo's in the building? What's going on, Lorenzo? What's happening, man?
What up, Zoe? Zoe is out here.
But it's been Pixel crazy, man. And look, a lot of traffic. It was weird. Just seeing people coming in to look at the phone. We'll talk about it, Ken, because it was part of the TechTober event thing that we'll get into as we move along. But that was like a funny little story that I had that I noticed this weekend when I was at work. And you had your weddings and stuff. Other than that, what's I see you still have some. I see you still have the AirPods. Let me get it right. AirPods Pro Max on your
head. Wrong. Just AirPods Max.
Whatever. There's too many weird Max and Pros. Anyway, I thought you was on your mission to get rid of them.
No, I'm not on my mission to get rid of them. Jeez, Q, read one tweet and take it out of context.
Read all the way up into it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy, no. So I was talking to, I believe it was Zoe. I was talking to over the weekend, and we were just discussing the AirPods Max and how they fit into our life. And right now, the AirPods Max for me aren't it. Just because I haven't really been needing over-the-ear headphones since I stopped traveling earlier this year. Earlier this year was probably my last trip for another year or so. And so when I'm walking around, I have to tell myself, hey, bring the AirPods so when you go into Walmart, you can flex on these people. But it's like I can do that with my AirPods Pros. Or if I don't think these are the type of headphones that you wear out in public, though. I don't think they're designed for that. I mean, just I would never wear these out in public. You know what I'm saying? But these aren't monitor headphones. These are
okay. So they're not okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're not just for yeah. What?
Okay. Gentle Takeover is in the building, which is great. Glad she's here. Lady? Right?
So Zoe and I were just talking about just how they can fit in their lifestyle, and I feel like these aren't gonna. I might have to take these back, send them off, send them away. I remember Zoe was saying he has some. I don't know if he's keeping his or not, but we'll find out.
Yeah, so I know Zoe has something to say about that Windows phone, which we're going to talk about again today, because it looked like he was thinking about going back to the good old default. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Before we get into the stories, there's one thing I want to run by you real quick, Keon. And I know you're aware because you're an Apple guy, and I mean I know you're aware, but I just feel like I wouldn't be bringing our fans and our listeners and watchers I'll be doing them a disservice if we didn't talk about this. So let me get this up on the screen real quick.
And, I wanted to talk about this last week, but I said, you know what? Never mind. I'm just not going to do it. It would be too much for them.
Well, you know, last week was pretty emotional. We were going through some stuff last week. You know what I mean? But anyway, so it's two things about this right here that kind of got that's in my craw a little bit.
Well, let the people that aren't watching tell them what you're looking at.
So we're talking about the Apple. What is an official name for it? The Apple polishing cloth. That's what it's called. The Apple polishing cloth is $19. It's on back order right now because so many people are buying it. It just lets me know that Apple. It's two things that lets me know about Apple. Number one, they really, really know their customer, right? Mm-hmm. And it's and how they really feel about their customer because they know them so well. We can sell y'all anything, you know. Y'all like it, right? So, but that's the first thing. Like, listen. If it's a really nice cleaning cloth, which it probably is, it's probably made with the highest grade material. You know. I'm not gonna shit all over it, but I will say this: I saw a picture. I'm trying to see if I have it here. I saw a picture of the actual package that it came in, and that's what I really wanted to focus on. Okay, I don't have it. So, but there was a package that it comes in, and this is what really made me want to talk about the skin. It ain't about the cloth itself and the fact that Apple is selling it for $19 and it's back order, and people are buying it out of the way. That stuff don't even matter to me. I don't even care. This thing comes in so much packaging that is absolutely. These are the same ones who decided they want to take the charger out of the box for environmental reasons, and then they got a cloth that's in $30 worth of packaging. I'm blown away. I am stunned at this stuff. You know what I mean?
So first of all, I will say to Apple's defense, it is kind of difficult to find the right cloth to clean like the MacBook screen. At least it was like years ago. I don't care nowadays. Okay. Like I got fingerprints on mine. But hey, man, if we're delivering this high quality piece of content to you,
here comes the spin.
We gotta make sure that it's protected on its way to you.
Oh wow. Okay.
I saw this last week when they're talking about the new MacBooks, and I can understand them finally putting something out. I'd much more understand if it was like a whole kit. But hey, like you said, people buy it. It's on back order, so people bought it.
Okay, cool, Keon. That's great. That is beautiful. Explain the packaging for me, though, bro.
I can't. Bro, I never thought I'd see this day, so I really can't explain the packaging because I don't know what to tell you.
You know what? Before we started, I had a picture of the packaging. And then when we restarted our computers, I think I lost it. But it was definitely it's definitely embarrassing. It's definitely a show of power. It's a little bit of a flex. It's saying, you know what? It really doesn't matter. We're Apple. We can do whatever. It don't matter what the global climate is at this moment. But all these things going on in the world, we selling a piece of rag, and we're gonna put it in this obnoxious amount of packaging, and people are gonna buy it. And that's just, I mean, it's weird to me. It's what it is. Right?
Like I said, I can't even defend the company right now, right, bro? All I can say is keep making your money, Apple. Keep making your money.
Boy, it is amazing. That to me, Keon, look, that right there had me rolling for a minute, bro. It did. And I mean, like, I was just like, the audacity. One, right? You know? It's a rag, Keon. And I don't want to hold on it. I'm just saying, it is.
Oh my god! Just like I said, if there's anything you take out of this story, is that this polishing cloth is back ordered. That's what I want you to take away from this. I see people on Twitter right now saying, "I got the cloth."
Yes,
it's a cloth.
Yes. Celebrating it, like it was weird. Like it's this big achievement that you actually got one. Like I got a cloth for $20. You know?
Hold on. Let me share my screen. I need y'all to see this.
Okay,
chat squad, I need to see this. No, I didn't find the packaging.
Oh, okay. Let's see
Look at this. I got the cloth, is what this man says. He got it.
He got the cloth, man. Oh my goodness.
And on Apple, if you actually go here, you can see where it says only used in certain products. Because you can't use it on everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Listen, I'm looking at a picture of that packaging. The packaging it gets me, man. That packaging is something else. But you know, that's the world we live in right now. Mm-hmm. We have a global pandemic going on right now. We have a chip shortage, a worker crisis, all kind of stuff going on, and this is what's in the news. $19 Apple. And I'm just saying, I know I took a lot of time talking about this cloth, but it bothers me a little bit. You know what I mean? And I see somebody already trying to make my big Q, my big Q.
Oh yeah,
famous.
Yeah, yes.
They're trying to meme me out a little bit.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna throw that GIF every time we have the show. Throw that GIF in the comments.
Wow, something else, man. Something else. Okay, so Key, I know you had a story you wanted to talk about.
Just want to talk about your favorite social network.
Oh,
just Facebook. Sorry, not the Facebook. Not yet.
The books of Facebook. What could be? It could be something different next week.
Right? So Bookface announced that they wanted to rebrand the company with a new name while they get into the NFT, the crypto sphere. They want to join in to where everybody's going, and they also want to change their name. They're thinking about changing their name.
Yeah, but you know what this smelled like to me, Keon? I don't know if you remember, just a couple of months ago, we just talked about this by another company who went through a quote unquote rebranding because they had a weird smell coming off of them, and they wanted to remember that one company who was known for doing pornographic stuff.
Whoa!
I'm just saying.
They were known for giving creators the ability to do whatever they wanted to do.
Okay, but what were they doing?
Whatever they wanted to do, kid.
Okay. Look, 98% of the stuff, the content that was on there was what? We know what it was. Okay.
Was women having a good time and making money, kid. That's all I remember.
Listen, this eerily reminds me of that. I'm getting the same smell from
it. Hold on, I got music playing. What?
Oh, yeah. I was like, wow, we on some techno stuff. Okay, it's cool.
I don't even remember what that was.
But this is I'm getting the same whiff of that same action, like with all the political stuff and the hands up, don't shoot, hashtag Me Too, all this weird stuff that's been going on Facebook over the last 2 years. I think Facebook is saying, listen, we're trying to step away from that and using the cover of, we want to join the modern what they call it, metaverse? Is that what they call it now?
Metaverse,
yeah. We want to join the meta and trying to make it look like they're trying to step into the future when they're just trying to erase their past. That's what they're trying to do, Keon.
Well, so, okay, my thing is, it's obviously not going to change anything for a while. So even if they change the name next week, it's going to be probably like next generation of people before they not know it as Facebook. Because originally Facebook was called the Facebook, and then they dropped the V, and it's just called Facebook.
It is.
So I got a couple questions for you. First question is, do you think the name would be dramatically different, like just totally different company?
Absolutely. Okay. Yes. I do. And I believe it's going to have have one of those weird internet names that think what's that show used to come on HBO back in the day? Silicon Valley. Remember they used to have the R's on everything, so it was Grinder and Placer and Texter and Meter. It's gonna be
first of all, I think the R is dead.
No,
you have to come out with Facer or something.
Right.
Anyway, and then how long do you think it would take for people to forget Facebook and know Facer?
That's a hard one. I agree with you in the sense that I think for us, especially the ones who are around at the genesis, the ones who we've been around since the beginning of Facebook, since the birth of it, we always gonna know what is Facebook. I don't care if they call it the Golden Rocket or whatever. We always gonna call it Facebook. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, "Oh, just hit me up on Facebook or whatever." They're gonna be like, "What is Facebook? I thought it was the Golden Rocket." I mean, I don't know. But
I'm like, hey, I'm not calling it nothing else. It is Facebook, and it will always be Facebook.
I think it will.
I mean, this. They said that this is gonna have ties into the little that VR AR thing where they want you to work, everybody work in the same environment, all that stuff. Yeah. So they trying to go into the future. They trying to be the first network to say, hey, we're not just a social network. We're your place for everything. But
but I'm telling you what it is. They sidestepping something, Keon. I'm telling you.
Well, I mean, what they're going to sidestep all the like political stuff they've been to, all like fake
and you know what?
Type of stuff.
Yes, absolutely. And it ain't gonna matter. You know why? Because whatever they change it to, like I said, the golden goose or the gray rocket or whatever they decide to call it, Facer, Grinder 2, or whatever, that stuff is gonna follow them because the same user base is still gonna be using it. So the same toxic folk, unless you get rid of these toxic people, then it's gonna be.
One thing. Okay. Something. Okay. What about this? Do you think they'll keep Facebook and then start something new, or do you think it'll just be a rebrand?
If it was me, that's what I would do. I would try to take that new business, but I mean, Facebook is clearly a profitable, venture, very profitable, right? So it's toxic.
But thinking about it, you got to remember, MySpace was able to rebrand. MySpace changed their whole identity.
But what they now?
Died. They died for it, but they definitely changed their whole identity.
Do you think if they had kept some sliver of MySpace around instead of completely dumping the whole thing to go into this music server, whatever they were doing it toward the end, do you think MySpace would probably still be around? I believe in some shape or form if they didn't do that.
I don't think so. No? Was it MySpace? Did they change before Facebook came out, or did Facebook come out, take off people,
Facebook
and then they were like?
Facebook destroyed them. That's what happened, right?
Facebook already killed them, so MySpace was just like, all right, well then let's do something different. Let's, we can't have that no more. So
I
don't think it would have changed MySpace at all. But
I don't know.
Tom, if you want to bring MySpace back, here's the chance.
This is a perfect opportunity to do it, right? Because the toxic folks got to go somewhere, right? They got to find somewhere to fester. You know what I
mean? Look at this. What's going on here with Russian Zoe?
Wow, I'm telling you, right? See that? And I'm gonna say this out loud because I know what's happening here. Them dudes been tight for years, Keon, until you came into their lives.
And I showed them the power of trash talk, bro.
Until you came into their lives. Until you came into their lives, man. Okay.
Yeah, man, it's a superpower.
So I think it was last year. Best Buy sent their Geek Squads up to Apple to get trained by the good folks at Apple to be able to repair and fix and do everything that Apple quote unquote geniuses can do. They can do it at Best Buy now, right? So that was something that was last year. This year, they trained with the good folks over at Samsung. Now you can get fully licensed Geek Squad guys to fix your Samsung foldable and other Samsung devices. Now, as a business move for Best Buy, because Best Buy going through a thing where they just trying to keep up with the times. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? I mean, do you like if your iPhone broke right now? Would you trust taking it to Best Buy over going to Apple?
Depending on what. So first of all, if my actual phone broke, I'm probably one of those people that's gonna be like, I gotta buy another one. Okay. Let's pretend that everybody. I'm not balling on the budget. First of all, secondly, if it's just a screen crack, if it's something super simple where you just need to take off one glass, put another one on there, and for some reason I can't do it myself, I'll trust Best Buy. But if it's something like, a bullet went through it, and like half the internals are gone, I'm not taking it to Best Buy because I know personally that Best Buy for anything that's too difficult, they send your phone to Apple. Apple sends it back to Best Buy. Then it's waste the process. It's a middleman type of thing. So if it's something simple and I need it, I'll go to Best Buy. That's a bad idea.
My thing is, I think this actually works out a little bit better for your Samsung customer because unlike Apple, Apple doesn't have a whole lot of stores everywhere. Now, unfortunately, I live in a city where there's 2 Apple stores, right? But a lot of places, if they have one, they only have one, right? It ain't like they're everywhere.
It's like a city store. So if you're near a big city, you're good. If you're not near a big city, you gotta ship it off. Right. But just like you said, Samsung It's not here. They're just not in the U.S.
Right.
I think it's like, what, 2 or 3 of them in the U.S.?
3, yeah. They just opened up. The newest one was in Texas before pandemic, right? Yeah. So
it'll definitely help out Samsung way more than Apple.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and then I think the thing that comes down to at the end of the day, though, is trust. But if you can't see the Samsung people that you're talking to, you can't really trust them anyway. At least you can see the Best Buy guys, right? Me personally, I'm sending mine to Samsung. Though I'm just that's what I'm doing. I'm just being real. I'm not.
Why are you sending yours to Samsung? So let's say something difficult happened to your phone, like did Samsung have you break out fix? Yeah, I mean you break out fix goes with a lot of people. It's not just Samsung.
But they have Samsung too. Yeah.
Let's say your phone is something more than just a screen crack. Like you ran over your phone accidentally outside. You would rather send your phone off to Samsung than like take it to
I would, and only because and listen, this is gonna sound harsh, but look, like I said this before, the SmartGuyz Tech Podcast is a safe space, and freedom of speech, I am all about it here. Okay, and if you feel a certain type of way about something, I feel like you can voice your opinion here. I personally know way too many Geek Squad agents personally.
Same here.
So. My trust level ain't there, Keon. Is not. I mean, no shade on Geek Squad agents that I don't know. No shade on those guys, but the ones that I do know, I don't know. I'd rather send mine away. I'd rather be without a phone for a couple days, or whatever, or gotta use, a rinky dink one from the drawer or something.
Wow. So you and Rush, y'all just y'all know what it looked like already, so you're just like, never mind, man. Let me go ahead and ship this off to Korea or New York or Texas or somewhere. I'm good.
Yeah, that's right. See, look, Dave feels me. He's like he's shipping his Samsung too. I'm just saying. I know him too well, bro. Just saying
wow, so don't trust Geek Squad either. Wow, yeah. I know CJ used to work at Best Buy. I don't know if she remembers. I wonder what she would do.
Well, she's like, I've seen too much. I have, you know what I mean? I can't do it.
And I know Gentle Takeover used to work for Apple, so I wonder if she feels like sending her, because she's a Pixel girl. Will she send her phone to Google, or will she just take it to Best Buy?
See, I think for the convenience factor, I think that's there. But see, here's the thing, Ken. Let me just do it this way. Since you're okay with going to Best Buy, since you're okay, let's say it's something that is not a minor thing. It's something that requires a full repair. Now, you okay with taking it to Geek Squad because they're right there, and you're gonna get it back within let's say the turnaround time is very short. Maybe you get it back the same afternoon. Maybe you get it back tomorrow. Versus me having to wait 14 days sending mine out to Samsung, right? But what if you get it back and it's the problem is either worse, it's been exacerbated, or they didn't really fix it properly. I'm just saying.
So first off, if it's a deeper issue, it's not a same day thing. Because remember, deeper issues, they just send it to Apple. They just say we can't do it. They gotta send it to Apple.
Okay.
But let's say the problem is something that they tried to fix, and the problem is worse. That's gonna hurt. Because then I have to either send my phone back in, or I have to deal with something that either I didn't have to deal with. So that's gonna make it worse for me in Best Buy. It's not gonna make it anything worse for me in Apple.
That's why I'm actually willing to take the chance on the manufacturer doing it. I mean, because I think the likelihood of them messing it up like that, I mean, I ain't saying they're going to be perfect, because it can happen. They'll probably send you the phone back one day and you go to pick it up and it falls apart. Like, damn, Samsung, what happened? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure that happens, right? But I think the likelihood is very slim, though.
I mean, as an employee for Apple, I've seen lots of repeat repairs for the same issues. So I get it happens. But I don't know.
Yeah.
like I said, I'm knock on wood and all. I haven't had to deal with a lot of phone breaks. I've only dealt with one screen crack in like the past 10 years. So I am of my own personal phone. I'm pretty blessed, but I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, luckily I'm in the city just like you are, where I have options. I can just go to my place. But that's rough.
So it's a rough one. It's a rough one, but it's something for people, the consumers, to think about. We rolling into that space where it's a convenient. Everybody trying to be convenient. And that's one of the whole thing behind Best Buy's whole big reshuffle, rebranding, trying to be more convenient. And listen, I get it.
Trash.
But like I said, I'm gonna say it one more time. I personally been around the company long enough that I don't know. I don't know. Okay.
And people got to remember though, they're not getting a deal. The price is still gonna be the same. So don't be coming in there thinking you're gonna get something for $5. It's not like that.
Now, I'm kind of glad I got certain people in the chat squad for this one, because we got a nice mix of personalities here today. And this right here, Keon, I already knew where you coming from with it, but it's gonna be nice to see the other side, right? So let me put this up on the screen real quick, and we'll discuss this real quick. Companies like this one is Razer. So Razer is launching their own line of PC components, right? Everything from the boxes, the cases, the cooling, the power, the whole nine, to build your own machine or whatever, right? This is not new. Companies like Elgato and
Corsair, Cooler Master,
HyperX, everybody's doing it, right? And so, I noticed a little conversation on Twitter the other day about something similar to this, right? And how certain individuals feel about the custom PC, and how other people ain't really feeling it like that.
Oh my God!
Let's do this. I'm just gonna give you I want to get your thoughts. Okay, it's like the whole thing is, companies are making it easier to build a custom machine now, right? And and for whatever you're building it for, creative or gaming or whatever the case may be, you have the option to build a custom box, right? Keon, your thoughts, sir, and then we'll get the temperature from the audience.
I mean, my thoughts for Razer joining in on the game, that's cool. It'll be a little while. If I were still building PCs, it'd be a little while before I get my part from them, just because it's their first shot. I need to see Generation 2.
Okay.
But I mean, it's cool because I know they're gonna do the LEDs. I know they're probably gonna do a lot of black things, a lot of dark things. And they're gonna have their user base because they are known for doing gaming and gaming accessory type of things. So some of the gamers I feel like are gonna instinctively say, "Hey, let me try out Razer because I know them for my headphones, or I know them for my whatever you know them for." But so I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
believe it or not, that's the part that scares me, right? Because of this age of every kid in America, or in the world for that matter, want to be the next Ninja or Dr. Disrespect. They want to be the next streamer, and people like Razer, they know this. They've been selling these gaming peripherals for years, right? And so even I don't know, anybody saying nothing about the quality of these parts. Ain't nobody say whether they up to spec or nothing like that. We just know they got RGB rings around them. They got the Razer Snake logo on them, which is gonna make all these kids right? You know what I'm saying, right? And I personally believe that it's crap. I think I look at the Elgato.
Well, okay, hold on. Do you not like Razer as a company?
They're not my favorite people. I will say that much. They make pretty devices. And you know me, I am function over form all day long.
Okay.
That's just me. That's just me. So they make pretty devices. No, definitely when it comes to don't start. Don't do it. I'm not gonna rent. On this. But yeah, I think I don't know. Nobody vetted the quality of these parts, and I just look at a company like HyperX, who came out of nowhere and made all this cheap crap that all these kids went out and bought, and then Elgato, who was overcharging all these kids, and then they actually were in a position where people were thinking that if it wasn't Elgato gamer capture cards or microphones or LED lights or this, that, and the third, then it wasn't good enough, and that stuff was super expensive, and they had these kids breaking their mom's bank to buy this stuff, and it was crap. You know what I mean?
So for me, HyperX, I don't know if they make actual PC parts. I know I have some of their accessories just because I can see in that sphere, and their accessories work fine for me. Elgato, I haven't tested an Elgato product yet, but they have made a name for themselves. And if you think of a capture card, or if you think of a Stream Deck, Elgato is the first thing you think of. Whether or not it is good or expensive, they are the first name you think of. So.
It is, and that's the part I'm sad about, right? Because there's companies like Evermedia and other companies like that make better capture cards. They just make better stuff, but doesn't have the Elgato weird design, and that's the first thing these little kids think.
They are the Apple. They are the Apple of streaming cards. You don't got to be the best.
It's a lot of money coming from these kids want to be streamers, right? Only 1% of these kids are gonna make it as a high-end streamer, and thousands upon thousands of these kids embark on this mission every day to go. I'm saving my money to get me a custom PC. I'm saving my money to get me a 3080. I'm saving my money for this.
But maybe they don't want to be a streamer. Maybe they just want to play, Fortnite and 8K.
You think so? Or you think they want to be streamers? I think they want to be streamers.
I know I would prefer to play my games in high quality. I'd prefer to play them, as smooth as possible. I wouldn't go as far as I need to have the best of the best of the best to do that, though.
Wow.
So,
see, that's how I know you're a console.
I'm a console guy. I'm a console guy. So, I don't.
That's exactly how I know, right?
When I was building PCs, I wasn't building them the game either. Granted, I put Mac OS on them, so I couldn't do it anyway. But hey.
Yeah, but even if you were building it for creatives, because you're a creative, right? Even if you're building it for a creative purpose, why would you buy Razer? Why would you buy Elgato? Why would you buy HyperX? Why not just buy Intel, AMD, Samsung, the real stuff?
I mean, I personally would. Like I said, I don't know of any Elgato product that's not a stream card, or I don't know any HyperX computer component. I know they're accessories. I don't know the components. So I would still stick with like Corsair or Cooler Master or the actual Intel, AMD, stuff like that. I don't know how well Razer is going to compete because I didn't read this article. I just read the headlines. I'm not even gonna lie.
I think the name will put them in the game. The name will put them in the game.
What are they going to create? Are they going to create every part? So they're going to create processors, graphics cards, and everything, or are they just going to create?
I don't think graphics
fans and.
That's what it look like coolers, fans, power supplies, stuff like that.
So if it's not going to affect the performance per se, it's more aesthetic than anything. They're going to be good. They're going to be good. Yeah, everybody likes putting LEDs in their cases anyway, so
they do. They like that stuff. I'm not a huge fan. Quickly,
you don't have any LEDs in your computer?
I do, but I didn't put them in there. They came with the case. If I could have bought it without them, I would. And I actually turned them off most of the time anyway. But the reviews are in on the Microsoft Duo 2. I ain't gonna spend a whole lot of time with it. This is what I will say. I got a chance to play with one finally, and this is what I will say. I think it took Samsung 3 tries. It took them 3 tries, so that's why I'm not gonna listen.
Their second one was better.
They addressed the problems from the first one, right? Y'all asked for an up-to-date processor, they got one. You asked for a real deal camera system, you got one, right? You got better resolution on the screens, you got that. So they gave you what you wanted. It's just the cameras just happen to be trash, right? The software is still, but it took Samsung 3 tries. It took them 3 tries. That's
what I want to know, Q, is do you want me to be real, or do you just want me to say some fluff?
No, I want you to be. This is why I chose you to be my co-host on the show. I value you.
So
as ridiculous as it is sometimes, I value it.
I'm gonna say this, and I want to direct this to Rush, specifically, but to everybody. Okay. This phone is trash. Is that a 6 out of 10 score? Because that's what it deserves. 6 out of 10. Because they fixed some of the issues. They gave you a better screen, and they gave you better cameras. All right, that's cool. Why can't I use my phone without opening it up to full capacity? Why can't I open my phone up to full capacity and use the cameras? Why is some of the pixels going off the screen? Because when I close the phone, I get to see some notifications. This phone
my God!
Is trash.
We probably need to move. We probably need to move on. We probably need to. I didn't know we were gonna go there. I didn't know.
Phone is trash. Microsoft, give up. I'm sorry.
Wow, that is something else right there. Woo. Okay. My goodness, I didn't know. Okay, let's move.
I asked you before I went in.
You definitely went in. You definitely winning. I didn't know it was going to be that deep. I didn't think that. I didn't think the blade was going to be that sharp today for Microsoft. But then it was Microsoft, so I should have saw it coming. Anyway. Oh my God!
I'm just waiting for Russ to. I'm waiting for Russ to reply. I know you watching.
You got me choking on my bang. Here we go. So the Pixel 6 is a real thing now. The Pixel 6 is real. It's out. And people are doing videos from Best Buy, doing their reviews from Best Buy. So it's real. I'm gonna say this to Tech Twitter. I'm just gonna say it once, and I'm never gonna say it again. You people are the most fickle, flip-floppy, change in the middle of a sentence. How do you the thing is, most of these guys have YouTube channels, right? And how do anybody take them seriously when they flip-flop every day? So the past 3 days has been all about this Pixel, and everybody is so in love with this device, and nothing can compare. Oh, rip Samsung 21, rip iPhone 13. Watch what happens next month. Watch what happens next month when everybody say the videos will come out. Why I'm switching back to the iPhone? Why I'm switching back to the S21 Ultra from the Google Pixel? I'm tired of it, and that's what I'm saying. I'm never gonna watch y'all's videos. I don't care if y'all don't watch mine. I'm creating beef right here. I don't care, because I can't take y'all's word seriously. I can't.
You want to talk about me and my sharp blade? I don't know what type of beef, who rubbed you wrong on Twitter, but jeez. All I saw on Twitter when the phone was announced was people saying, "Why can't I buy this phone, Google? Why the store keeps shutting down? You know what? If I can't buy the phone, then forget this phone." That's all I saw.
Right. Listen, I never saw so many people. Everybody who does this, Ken, because you did this for a while. You know what the rules are. You know what the embargoes are. You know what the instructions are. Don't do this. You can only do that. Everybody chill. Everybody on Twitter showing the UPS man coming or putting, gifts up.
I haven't seen that.
Calm down. What is it's too much.
Dude, they've seen this phone for the past 6 months, and they just not even play with it. So
oh my goodness. Wow, is okay, Keon. Let's just get to the crux of it, okay? Is it the best? From what you're saying so far, everybody calling it 2021's phone of the year by a landslide. Now we just got the iPhone literally less than a month ago. It
is not. First of all, it is not. Okay, so I haven't played with one, of course.
Okay.
And I have played with the iPhone 13. I have an iPhone 12, and I've played with the Fold 3. So I've got some of the high-end phones in my peripheral, except for the Pixel 6. From what I've seen on the Pixel 6, it's an amazing phone, as we all expected it to be. We did not expect any less. Yeah. Cameras, great for most things. Processing is fine from what I've heard. Haven't heard too much because I'm still under embargo. It's a big phone. I've heard that, and we knew that was going to be big. And for $600 for the low end, pretty great. $900 for the one that you should probably buy. It's not that bad. So I mean, from what I've heard, it looks like it seemed to be a great phone. If you didn't watch the event, you didn't really need to. The only thing they came out, and within the first 5 or 10 minutes, they said your phone is available now to buy. It's this much, and they said that early because they knew that's the only thing you didn't know. Then they went in and talked about the camera and the battery life and other stuff.
I believe you're dancing right now, right? You've seen every flagship that came out this year, okay?
Yes, sir.
We're in October. It's only 2 months of the year left. Ain't no more flagships coming, okay? You done seen everything. Is this the one?
The one for what? This is the phone if you want a stock experience that's not Apple, that has a great camera. And you don't want it to fold. So if you don't want a folding Apple phone, this is the phone you buy.
Okay, because they telling me that this is the one. They telling me that this is the one, even though I'm looking at and it's weird. I'm looking at this article right here. It's so weird that they snuck the S21 baby phone in here versus the S21 Ultra, where it really should have been, right? But they put the little one in here that was missing features. This phone is missing features, and they knew that, trying to make it look good, right?
The S21?
Yeah, look what they did with the iPhone 13. For now, I'm not an iPhone 13 spec. I don't know it all by heart, but I'm pretty sure this is incorrect right here. I'm pretty sure that's wrong.
I don't know what you're looking at, so I can't even. What's the title?
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the iPhone max refresh rate. I'm pretty sure that is what did it say? iPhone 13. So is it the Pros were the only ones that have?
Pros go to 120. That's it.
Okay. So again, they skewing the number. You see what they're doing here? Do you see what's happening?
But are you looking at? Are they talking about the Pixel 6? Because the 6 only goes to 90. The 6 Pro goes to 120.
Well, they got it. It's a Pixel 6. It's a 6. So they got 90. Galaxy S21 120, iPhone 13 60, OnePlus 9 120, Google Pixel 5 860. Okay, so they got that. But I don't know. I don't know.
But that's not the big boy. That's not the big boy one. So
yeah. So says that the Pixel 6 is the one. So if the Pixel 6 is the one, why are you going back to the Fold instead of getting? Because you got opportunity now to get a Pixel 6 Pro.
Who's going back to the Fold?
Zoe,
his opinion doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding with you, though. I'm just kidding. No, I mean, he agrees. He even agrees. It's like he says.
Oh, okay.
If you're not Apple and you're not foldable, Pixel 6 is the one to get. If you're on the Pixel team, Pixel 6 is on the way to get.
Listen, I don't want it to look like I'm hating on the Pixel 6. So you know what?
It looks like that. It really looks like that.
Whoa. Listen, up to this point, y'all been watching the show. Y'all been listening to the show. I've been praising this thing when it was in obscurity and nobody really knew what was going. My issue is not with the device itself. My device is with Team Pixel. I got a beef with these people because they're not real and they're fake and they're phone. I got an issue with those guys. And Gentle Takeover, listen, you ain't excluded. We know you Team Pixel. Don't try to cover your shirt up.
She hasn't said a word. She hasn't said a word.
Don't try to put a jacket on over it right now. We know what's going on.
No, she tried to order one, but she got a little bit confused about the colors. And then she missed out. Okay. Right now, the Pixels are not. You cannot get your Pixel before Christmas right now. If you order right now.
Okay. Because I feel like Dave Chappelle right now. Because my issue.
Wow.
Again, my issue ain't with the Pixel itself. I don't have a problem with that. I got a problem with these people. I just do, because they claiming that this phone that came from the heavens with wings and golden halos, and they can solve all the world's problems, right? And I just don't see. I played with it for a little bit, and I just feel like there's other offerings out right now that's been out for a while.
So my question to you, Q, is what is a better non-foldable Android phone?
S21 Ultra. I really still feel that unless we're talking about something outside the scope of what everybody normally buys, I think that is that's the best phone of the year. Only one I would say close to it would be the Xiaomi Mi Ultra 11. That's only those two phones. I don't think nothing can touch either one of those guys. I really don't.
You know the S21 Ultra, which I have not played with. Didn't they say that the camera was worse than the S20 Ultra? Didn't you say that?
No,
Was
sir.
That the Pros or something, or the Notes?
Yeah,
I remember one year like the new one was less
the S20 Ultra. It was the first Ultra phone, and it had some issues with the Ultra with the autofocus or whatever, right? They fixed it with the Note 20. Yeah, they fixed it with the Note 20 when they made it into a laser, and then when the S21 came out Ultra, they added the extra, telephoto snap zoom situation. It's a nasty phone, I'm telling you, right? And if we're talking cameras, which I know a lot of people do, that's only like it's only a part of it. Everything else about the phone is still amazing too.
No, Q. Nowadays, the camera is in the top 3 things people look at with the
I know, but the camera's amazing on that one. It is. I mean, but for me, it's not all that important. But I think the camera is great. It's better than the camera on my Fold, right? So. But
if the Pixel camera is better than the S21 Ultra, if it is, we don't know yet. But if it is,
well, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I think the Pixel, the pictures that I've seen have been amazing. They've been great. But that's only it's only a third of the phone. We're still talking about battery.
But listen to this. So we got a better camera. Let's just say we have a better camera than the 21 Ultra. Let's say that the Ultra has better battery life, and we know that the Pixel 6 Pro is bigger screen, right? Or are they the same size?
They're about the same size, yeah. About the
same size, and they both have 120 frame rate.
Do. Yeah.
So you're telling people that because of a battery instead of a camera, they should get the S21 Ultra. And I'm guessing you're talking about software as well.
No. No. Again, I would never be that person. Like I'm saying, I sell phones for a living, so I would never be that person. Like people who know me know that I never try to push a person one way or another. If you come to my table,
I'm just talking about best phone. I'm just talking about best phone.
Yeah.
Not selling.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just saying I would never tell them what they should get. You should get what you want. I'm just saying, in my personal opinion, the camera being as nice as it is, it's nice on the Ultra too. But by having the absolute best camera, don't make it the best phone for me. I'm just saying, like, because I mean, how often do I even use the camera on the thing? You know what I'm saying? That's the number one thing.
I'll buy my iPhone for the camera, and I don't use the camera like that.
See, you a weird person because I wouldn't do that. That is very weird. I'm not paying for stuff that I'm not using. That's stupid. I'm not doing that.
Whatever.
I'm telling you, can ask my wife. She'll tell you if I get a device and it says it can do something, even if I never use it, I'm going to make sure that the phone can do it. Right, and I'm gonna mess with it. I have to see all the features. I got to make sure they all work. And I don't buy things with features that I'm not going to ever use. There's no reason for me to spend money on something that I'm not going to use. I just find that a little weird. You know what I'm saying, right?
But take yourself out of it and think of the people. What do people care about?
A lot of people care about the camera. That's what sells a lot of smartphones, but a lot of people don't.
So that's when they make the phone the best of the year because the people have determined cameras better than battery.
Well, okay, well I guess you win that one. I guess I lose.
I mean, for me, I'm gonna say software is way more is better on the Pixel just because I like Google software. But
right.
Yeah, like I've always said that Samsung will give you the whole house, kitchen sink, bathtub, everything. Yeah. Google's not giving you all that.
Right.
Some people want the whole house. Some people want to do their own house. Yeah. It is.
Yeah. That's the reason why iPhones are so popular, right? Because some people just don't need all that. They just don't, right? They don't.
They need what the company gives them, and that's it.
That's it. That's all they need. Speaking of which, we're gonna close it out on this one, Key. I know you're gonna have fun with this, and it actually it was gonna spark a whole nother conversation, but I guess I saved the conversation for another show. But Samsung and their event, and nobody knew what they were. Remember, you asked me last week, like, what the hell is Samsung doing? I'm like, I don't know what Samsung is doing. I have no idea what they're doing. And so this is what they ended up doing. They did a bespoke edition of the Galaxy Z Flip 3. Now, first of all, I think it's dope. I think that's kind of cool for people who haven't bought the phone yet. I think it's a little bit of and we talked about. I told you Samsung was going to try something like this. I'm just glad they didn't do it with the Fold because I would have been really pissed off, right? But they did it with the Flip, and they allow you to be able to pretty much make your own design for your phone, which is cool. That's dope, right? So that's what they did. That's all they really announced, and of course they announced One UI 4.0, which is just like and their take on Android 12, right? Okay, that's cool. But what I was wanting to talk about. Samsung tried, they dabbled with this in the beginning of their SD brand. Okay, there you go. See, I mean, that works the same way.
Yep.
But here's the thing though, Lorenzo, this right here don't cost anything extra. This is just part of you getting your phone. Like, I mean, like if you just want to go in the store and buy a black one, then buy a black one and put a scan on it. But if you're gonna buy one anyway and you get to choose the colors, they don't cost nothing extra. So it's okay. You just gotta wait on it. So anyway, remember when the S21 Ultra came out? And that's the first time that Samsung decided to do special order phones, right? Remember there was a red S21 Ultra, a brown one, and a red, brown, and a burgundy one, right? And you can only get them through Samsung.com. And there's two more versions of the Galaxy Z Flip that you can only get on Samsung. The white one, the Panda, they call it the Panda one, and the pink one, right? So what I wanted to ask you guys was, what do you think? I know y'all probably gonna probably like crap all. What you think about special order phones? What you think about it?
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's a nice little change. For me, it's not event worthy, and I would say I definitely woke up on event day and I saw you doing some tweets, and I didn't see a lot from Twitter universe. So I was just like, this must not have been a big event.
No, it wasn't a big event at all. It was just them talking about, hey, you can choose your colors now. That's it. That's pretty much it. I was like, wow, okay. Oh, it was another thing. It was the watch. The watch, the Maison Kitsune watch. They partnered with another high fashion designer, which that's dope. I mean, that's cool. That ain't my thing, but I like the Tom Brown stuff. But the Kitsune stuff, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's cute.
Just like I saying, it's kind of like kids. It doesn't really do anything for your current owners of the phone, but new people. Sure, why not?
Yeah. I think it's cool. I think them doing the custom order stuff, I think it's kind of fly. You know what I mean? But even though at the end of the day, it's weird. So like I've been talking to customers though, I think it's kind of funny. And we'll be talking about the colors of the phone, right? They'd be like, oh, because they have like a purple S21 on display, right? But of course, Best Buy don't have the purple one. They never sell that one. And they always be like, oh well, this is dope. Can I get this? They don't have the blue S21 Plus either. No, the S21 Ultra. Yeah, the S21 Ultra is the only one you can actually get two different colors at Best Buy. That's the only one. But they'd be like, can I get this purple one? And I'd be like, no, you have to order that one. And they'd be like, well, why you have the purple one on this? Like, what
there's some companies out there that wouldn't do that. I'm not gonna name those companies, but some companies allow you to buy whatever they show you. I'm just putting it out there.
Well, who's saying that you can't buy whatever they sell here? Like, I don't understand the statement.
Why are you showing off a purple phone if I can't buy it?
You can buy it. You just can't walk out of here with it today.
Why?
Yeah, because it's not in the store.
No, that's unacceptable.
Yeah. Well, I guarantee you. Why don't you have your blue phone right now? Why don't you have it?
Okay, we're not talking about me here.
I'm just saying you can't make statements like that unless you can back them up. I'm just saying. Do you realize that we're in a supply chain shortage right now? People make a bunch of stuff and stash them everywhere.
This sounds real personal right now, Q.
No, I'm just saying. You made the statement. Like, how come I can't buy my blue iPhone 13? I don't know. You didn't want to try to buy one. I'm just saying. I don't know. So you sound like my customer.
Real personal.
You sound like my customer who's like, well, why you got the purple one on display? Well, they make the purple one. That's why. I don't know. Can't put them all on display. I got a little bit of room over here.
I've had what? What are you talking about, though? Get out the comments, though.
See, he's so flexing on you. He just making you mad because you still ain't got yours. And he done had like 5 of them.
Oh, bro.
But he probably didn't get your blue one that you was looking for. He probably didn't get that one. But you're looking for something very, very specific, right?
I am indeed. I have not looked at the Apple supply recently, and I will say that there was one last event on Thursday before we wrap the show up from Sony.
Oh, yeah.
Released the A7, A7 IV, one of the best cameras for general consumers. I can't wait till I get it so I can flex on you, Zoe. I have blue, Carolina blue. Nobody want no Carolina blue. Zoe, get out my screen. You're not allowed back.
Is that the right one? I don't know. Is that the right one that you're looking for? The blue?
It's not called Carolina.
Oh, okay.
It's called Sierra. So you would know that. You would know that, Zoe, if you were real.
That is crazy. Anyway, he said Sierra. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we're gonna root for Keon on his hunt. He can continue, mission to find his Sierra blue iPhone 13, using the Pro Max. There's Pro, right? Just under that.
Pro. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Very specific. Very specific. Sure. So and by the way, they don't. Oh no, I didn't go and look at the display, so I don't know what they got on display because I didn't go look at it. But there's that. But I know they got a secret. The dude got a secret stash for the iPhone. Not the iPhone. The Apple Watch 7.
I can't go to Best Buy, Joe, because y'all won't sell me the phone without me signing up for somebody's contract.
Right. Yeah. So that's a don't do that. Don't do that, Zoe. Don't do it. Don't do it because you get ready to go. Don't do that. You gonna set it off.
Trash company.
Set it off. Don't mess with him about that thing right there now. I'm telling you. That's a 4th spot right there now.
I'm not talking about that. It's not a contract. You just gotta get it activated. Man, get out of here. I just want to give you money for the phone.
They like, nah, you can't do it. Yeah, and then y'all a trip. That's why I love doing the show. That's all I had for this week, though. Y'all been cool. And I'm saying, like, Miss Pixel, Team Pixel never did. Did she leave? Because I'm sorry. Listen, if I went too far,
she must have left.
I think I probably went too far away. I'm gonna go on Twitter. I'm gonna go on Twitter after the show, and I'm gonna make a formal apology to Team Pixel because maybe I did go in a little hard on Team Pixel. I did.
I want to see it. I want to see it too.
Yeah. I mean, they look. I gotta let them have their moment, right? They're having a moment right now, and they are having a moment right now. Like it is a moment. You know what I'm saying? So
I really want to compare like our Twitter feeds, just like look at both of them side by side, just to see what you see.
Yeah, because if you see, I actually, you know what, I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna do a long little screen. I'm just gonna go to my feed. I'm gonna do a long screenshot of the whole thing, and I'm gonna drop it to you, so you can see the disgusting stuff that I see on here from Tech Twitter. Tech Twitter is crazy. Something wrong with them, man.
They must be.
But yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, something wrong with that. And like I said, there's no Apple people. Like on Apple stuff, I see is those weirdos who always try to like start stuff. They'll make a blanket statement like, well, Apple will just make things just to make things, and he'll say that just so everybody can kind of like flame him up or whatever, so he can get a bunch of retweets on it. I know what you're trying to do, bro. I am not engaging in that. I am not a sucker. Okay. But yeah,
I don't know who you're talking to because it ain't me. I don't know what Apple haters you got on your side.
No, it ain't you. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. It ain't you, but I'm gonna show you though. I'm gonna show you. These people are nuts. Anyway, again, I'm gonna make a public apology to Team Pixel. Let y'all have y'all's moment. Let y'all have it, because it can't be about Samsung all the time. It can't be, right? We can't do that,
right? No, we've got better companies out there like Apple and stuff. So of course
wow, okay. Well, that Nokia. That's all. That's all I got. Because I could only do this for an hour with you. I could be ready to reach to the
That's why he chose me.
Hey, that's all I got, kid. What you got, bro?
Nothing much, everybody. Yeah, man. We're doing this every week as usual. We're 34
if I can make it
deep. 34 episodes deep. We love doing this. We're always going to be talking about whatever we can find online or out in the world. If you have any suggestions, let us know. We were always here, but we will definitely be covering the best and latest tech things that we can see.
She wanted to see my football.
So that was like an hour ago.
Well, no, but listen, we spoke about this days ago. Keep up, Keon. Okay, it's a college football, right? And you know what?
Probably don't even fly right.
You know what I got it. You know what I got it for? I got it for winning our regional Galaxy Z Series launch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
good job.
I got a whole tailgate set, and this football goes on my tech shelves. Yeah, so yeah, it is what it is. Anyway,
look at you over there with your flat football.
It's not flat. Look at that. It's good. Anyway, that's gonna be our show this week. Keon trying to tempt me. I can't. I will not.
One day we're gonna have a 2-hour long show. I can't wait.
One day we're gonna get it. We'll get a sponsorship. We will do that. Anyway, we out of here, y'all. Y'all been great as usual. Y'all take it easy. We gone. Peace.
Peace.